the house.
You know what it is. Viva la Chica.
For the fans that don't know you, who is La Chica?
Well, La Chica is just, your average wrestling fan that, wanted to be a wrestler and she's doing it, but has major spice to her. Yes. Sweet at first, but then if you piss me off, it can be a little spicy.
Okay.
And I definitely rep for us Latinas.
Yes. Where do you train at?
I train at the Monster Factory. That is my home school. But I have definitely trained at Cheeseburgers and with some House of Glory people as well.
Nice.
Yes.
How long have you been wrestling?
Well, I started training wrestling in July 2020, COVID. It was a crazy time for the first couple months as, a wrestler going into this industry. But my first actual debut match was in August of 2021.
Nice.
Yes.
For someone of your size, you love to take on high spots in a match.
Yes, I do. Also, just because for me, I feel it's a way of knocking down my opponent, because a lot of my opponents are taller than me. So I watched a lot of Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio versus Brock Lesnar. Perfect example of what needs to be done as a small person like me. You got to figure out different ways to get them down. Obviously, if the first time doesn't mean like that move doesn't work. You just got to figure it out. And, we kind of resort to the high spots.
Yeah.
Yes.
So do you feel a rush when you're flying off the top rope?
Oh my gosh, of course. Of course. It's like, I think just like the in-ring feeling, it's not even just going off of like the top rope. It's just being in the ring itself. It's just like a feeling of its own. And you have to be in the ring to understand what I'm trying to like say. But being off the top, I got pretty comfortable with it because I have a gymnastics background and I also did diving as a kid. So, I'm kind of not scared to flip around and such. But there is a crazy feeling when you're on the top and you're like looking at the crowd and like, oh, don't fuck up, don't mess up. Okay, boom, here we go. And then, you do your move and I'm like, yeah, that was awesome. Let's do it again. Yeah.
So some may say you have a little bit of the Latina heat swag. Would you say Eddie Guerrero inspires you?
Absolutely. He is my favorite wrestler. Favorite to watch growing up. He's just very universal. I think that was like another thing too, where a lot of people gravitated to the lie, cheat, steal. But if you actually watch Eddie Guerrero just as a wrestler, overall, like the total package. But I obviously related because of just being Mexican myself. That was who I gravitated to, and same with Rey Mysterio. I take, being Hispanic it's very important to me, just because I don't feel as if a lot of the Latinas and Latinos in general get the love that they need to in the wrestling industry when it's very big for us. Speaking about Latinos, I think it's awesome that Puerto Rico actually sold out with WW Bad Bunny. That's amazing. That's amazing. So it's important. But when it comes to Eddie, yes, he's my all-time favorite. And I, when I'm in the ring, I try to make him proud, hence with the Chica splash. So, yes.
No, I love it.
Yeah.
You recently won a title, right?
I did at Invictus for wrestling.
You know what they say, sharing is caring. So you want to tell us a little bit about it?
Sure, yes, actually. It was a really cool feeling. It was in the Bronx Brewery when I won it. And it's cool to have a promotion or like just overall someone invest in you. I put a lot of hard work and dedication into my craft, and it's an honor when a promotion actually looks at you the same way that you feel. It makes you feel better. But overall, like winning it was a really cool moment. It was definitely like something I like the fact that the story that was told building up to it. I think that's very important. To be honest with you, when the story's told. But it was a really good feeling because I have only won belts in my home school at Monster Factory, the women's championship, and then I'm the first and only woman to hold Monster Factory tag team titles.
Wow, congratulations with that.
Thank you, thank you, thank you,
So I love your theme song.
thank you.
You're taking it back with that one.
Yes, yes. Let the music play. Yes, I love freestyle music. It's just one of those growing up. You hear that type of music. It's just like you're vibing. You want the crowd to be invested in it too. I actually have some custom music out, but there's sometimes where I just want to go back to like the childhood moments and when I really got invested into professional wrestling. So like again, it just kind of like flows with me and then just like the Chica character, but I do have some custom music. But I just haven't really like put it out there like yeah, sometime maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe if I get that opportunity against Evie again.
So speaking on what you said,
Yes.
do you like to dance?
Yes, of course. I feel like, dancing, it's just like a good feeling. It's good energy, good vibes. Like let the music play,
Yeah.
just vibe out and dance. And dancing's great. I feel like it's an awesome stress reliever. Like, go out with a bunch of girls and just have a great time and, dance the night away. Like, I don't know. I don't see anything wrong with loving dancing. Yeah. So yes, I do like dancing.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah.
If you can share anything with a young female that would like to follow in your footsteps, what advice would you give?
Let's see. I would say just be true to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
There are a lot of wrestlers out there, and there's going to be lots of competition, but it's very important to stay true to yourself because you want to feel comfortable wrestling in the ring. You don't want to be, a character that you're not.
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest thing. But if you have that dream that you want to do this, just go for it. I mean, for me, I always said as a kid, oh, I want to be like Lita and Trish and Molly Holly and all these awesome females growing up. But then at the same time, too, as I got older, I was like, I don't want to do this because they're in bra and panties. And that's like not cool. Like, you know what I mean? I mean, your mind changes as you grow up. But I think with how female wrestling is now, and if for all these young girls that have that dream, just follow it through and stay true to yourself and invest in yourself.
Yeah.
Invest in yourself all the way, because if you're going to halfway invest in yourself, you're going to like be like undecided about it. But just, again, stay true to yourself, invest in yourself, and good to go.
Well, guys, take notes. Well, I don't want to take up much of your time. I know you have a match later on.
Yes.
So thank you so much.
Of course. I'm so happy that I was able to be on this finally. Thank you so much.
Of course.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.